All right. Hello, my Taurus friends. Welcome to your January love reading for the month of January, obviously, 2019 for Taurus. So I decided, guys, instead of doing the readings twice a month, I'm going to try them out once a month, and I'm going to do them by sign instead of lumping them together by element, earth, water, air, fire, and see how this works out. You guys can comment and let me know as well. So, and I'll be switching up the decks. For this month, I'm using the Romance Angels. I guess technically they're listed as tarot, but they're more like oracle cards maybe. But let's see what's happening for Taurus for the month of January. Okay, guys? Let's jump right on in here. So we're going to lay some cards out and see what January holds for our Taurus friends for the month of January. Love. And this is just focused primarily on love. You can check out your weekly forecast as well. So you have enjoy honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday together. Okay, guys? So, honestly, obviously, January is New Year's. So some of you might actually, this could be meaning either that in the new year, you are meeting somebody at some kind of New Year celebration or getting together with friends. Some of you Taurus are starting off the year fresh off the bat with a new love. Somebody's coming in the new year. I'm giggling a little bit because of a Taurus that I know and that I feel very strongly this is happening for her. But you have basically a new energy coming in. Some of you have been having relationship problems with a person for a long while. And you both are deciding that you're going to really start fresh this year and do some things differently in your relationship. Try to turn over a new leaf, do the right thing. Some of you are actually going to just be in this really honeymoon phase, like this really giddy love. I feel like for a lot of you Taurus, and I do feel that despite what maybe a lot of other readings have been saying, a lot of the Tauruses that I know have been pretty unlucky in love for a while. And I feel like for a lot of you, there's like a feeling of a break, of a dry spell. And for some of you, this is a new person coming in, but I think for a lot of you, this is more so just like just new giddy energy, just excitement. It's like you're not looking at, oh, I guess this person's okay, or I guess this person's all right. Like just that giddy butterflies in the stomach, like just teenage kind of love. I think a lot of you are getting your groove back, so to speak, or you're meeting somebody or you're having somebody and that really, really excites you. For some of you, this will be what I refer to as the pilot light soulmate. In your oven, there's a pilot light. At least those of you who have a gas oven. I don't know, maybe more ovens are electric now. Maybe I'm just a dinosaur. But gas ovens have what we call a pilot light. And if that pilot light underneath that oven goes off, you can't use the stove. And you need to call the gas company to come in and relight it with a special little tool. And that's what I think is happening to a lot of the Tauruses that I know. Their pilot light has gone out. That fire inside has gone out. They've maybe given up on love, or they haven't been feeling too good or too passionate. And somebody's coming in and relighting that fire, okay? I think the ball is going to be in your court for a lot of you, how far this relationship goes. But I think for many of you, this is just like the stepping stone or introduction to an even bigger love, potentially, possibly, okay? I'm spending a lot of time on that card. Let's move on. Your next card, my friends, is trust. All right, Taurus? So this is going to be kind of like this ongoing theme for a lot of you in the month of January. Trusting. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. All right, for some of you, this is full-on trust issues. You know, you have had somebody that maybe you can't depend on, or you can't trust to do the right thing, or in the past you've had those relationships. Now somebody's coming in and they're trying to show you that you can trust and that you can have a good relationship. I'm hearing for some of you, for those of you who are trying to work out a relationship, or you and a partner have stepped into like this decision that, you know what, in 2019 we're going to do things differently, we're going to do it right, we're going to make this work. Your partner is going through a lot of self-discovery, I want to say, and you might have to be patient with this person. I feel for a lot of you, as this partner is trying to change their behaviors and do the right thing, some of them are going to start going to some kind of place to get support. Some of them are going to therapy or counseling. You might have a partner that decides, you know what, I think I have something going on with substance issues. Maybe I need to go to AA, or like a drug rehab, or an alcohol rehab, or some kind of support group. But in this process, Taurus, those of you who are trying to make something work with a person, or an ex or somebody is coming back and they're like, look, I love you like crazy. I know I've messed up and I haven't been somebody that you can trust, but I'm going to work on myself and I'm going to make this work. So those of you in that situation, this person's going to be working on themselves to prove themselves to you. And in that process, there's gonna be some, like, just a lot of like big, crazy, heavy revelations. Like, they might be dealing with repressed emotions that came up. They might be like, oh my god, I forgot that this happened to me. But it's all gonna start making sense in that process. Like, they're gonna understand why they've been acting a certain way, or why they've done certain things. And so for some of you, Taurus, you're having to be very patient with this person. Some of you, you're being a rock, you're being a shoulder to cry on. And for some of you, it could be that you are that person going through that situation. You're beginning to work on yourself, or maybe you're trying to figure out why you can't trust, and you're remembering all these horrible things that happened, or unpleasant things that happened that gave you trust issues. Or maybe your partner doesn't trust you, Taurus, and you're getting some kind of help or counseling or therapy or support group. And again, you're realizing things about yourself. So you're going to have to be patient. You know, whether you're that person or your partner's that person, you're going to have to be really patient. And for some of you, it's like, wow, okay, like, I don't want to say you're second guessing if you want this relationship, but you're realizing now why it didn't happen before now. Like, you're like, I wasn't ready for this before. If this happened 2 years ago, I would be like, bye, peace out, I couldn't have done this. For those of you who are dating somebody new, or somebody new is coming in, you might find that your trust issues are being triggered, right? And so that's something that you're going to have to work on. So maybe for some of you, somebody new is coming in and you're working on your trust issues, and you're like, holy moly, I didn't know all this was inside of me. So just be patient with yourself, Taurus. I think January is the month that you're really going to have to learn to be more trusting. Our next card here is new love. Okay, so yeah, some of you are really focusing on this new love, this new person that's coming in, and you are having this experience where, you know, these romantic feelings are coming up. The thing that I associate with this card, guys, when I first started doing readings for people a long time ago, and this was one of the first decks I used or owned, I have seen a pattern, because a lot of my clients come to me over time. Like, they get a reading, they come back, and I'm with them through the relationship, or relationships in some cases, as they grow and they move on to different partners. I have seen this card come up when somebody is finally learning the lesson of being respected and like put up on a pedestal. So Taurus, those of you who have been in these energies where you've put a lot of time and a lot of energy into somebody and you've got left high and dry, somebody's coming in where they're teaching you how to be respected, or where they're teaching you how to be wanted or sought after, you know, like just that old school charm, just that just chivalry. Someone's coming in with some chivalry and you're like, it's about time. You know, and for some of you Taurus, that, or maybe you feel like you've messed up, or you know, whatever, what have you, you are realizing to be in a more equal give and take, you know, to respect somebody and put them on a pedestal and have them do the same for you and return the favor. But I think for a lot of you, you're finally coming into this really healthy level of self-love, and it's manifesting in the way that this new partner is coming in and they're treating you. A lot of you, even those of you who are trying to work out a relationship, like I said, some of you are trying to salvage something. You're learning to love in a new way, and your partner is learning to love and to treat you in a new way. For those of you who are maybe cross-watching because there's been a Taurus that like did you wrong, it could be where this person is realizing, or they're looking back and they're sorry for what they did to you, and they're seeing you about to be with a new person, and that is making them realize or see like where they've messed up or where they went wrong. So as you're moving forward in this new relationship, and as the relationship's becoming more established, don't be surprised if this person reaches out to you or like tries to like compete in some way or win you back or win you over. I am hearing that as well. Your next card for the month of January is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This is going to mean different things for different ones of you, Taurus. For some of you, you have had this really, like maybe you felt like you've had this really rotten luck where you have felt like you've had relationships in the past where people have been with you because of what you've been able to do for them financially. Like, oh, this fool's just with me because I'm paying rent, or because they need somewhere to stay, or they want a free load off of me. Or vice versa. Maybe Taurus, you've been in situations where you've been in relationships because you've been like, I can't afford to live on my own. I don't want to have a roommate necessarily. I'm better off finding somebody that I can, you know, be with in a relationship and live together, and we can do it together and we can handle bills together. So in the past, you've maybe been in this situation, in these relationships, where you've been with somebody for financial reasons. But now that a lot of you Taurus, I feel, are coming into a healthier energy, and you're coming into the energy of like self-love and the heart chakra opening up and doing better financially, you are going to find and you are going to see that that dynamic is changing, and that you're calling in people who are on a same level as you, or who aren't with you for financial reasons. For some of you, there's some stress with money. Like some of you are finding someone. I skipped a card? I skipped a card. Okay, it's okay. We're going to look at it right now. But it just made this card make sense a lot. We're going to come back to this. This is the card I skipped. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, my dear? And this makes perfect sense to me now, Taurus. I know exactly what's going on. Okay, so those of you who have this new love coming in, and you're like, this is it, this is my person, this is amazing, this is like, okay, you might start feeling, you might lose track of time, Taurus. You're like forgetting that this has just been a few weeks, or it's been a month, and you're like, when am I going to meet their family? When are they going to, you know, do this? When are they going to do that? Like, when are we going to talk about the future? Because the chemistry is so intense, the connection is so intense, it feels like such a significant soulmate. You might be in a hurry to just be like, where's this going? Let's put a label on this. Let's pin this down. And so this card is saying, let it unfold naturally, okay? Don't try to maneuver the conversation. Don't try to bring it up. Don't try to direct it. These things will be discussed in time. And don't feel like you have to like be in that that doubt and that suspicion and having to know everything every second. Let this unfold. Don't try to force it. Oh, this person said that they like, you know, race cars, let me go get tickets to NASCAR. Or like don't try to really win this person over or pull them in, or don't get caught in like a power struggle type situation. Let things unfold naturally. Now, a lot of you, this is going to be about timing, like where is this going? I want to know, I want to have a talk, or I want to have an answer, or I want to have like a instant commitment here. And the issue here is, maybe for some of you, there's finances and career issues. This person might be doing well in terms of their career, but they might be in a very stressful place in their career where their job is requiring a lot of their attention, a lot of their focus, and they may feel like, look, until I get to a certain level in my career, I'm not going to be ready to get engaged, or I'm not going to be ready to get married or to move in. For some of you, it could be where there's financial stresses in an existing relationship. So some of you are doing what you can, doing your part to try to fix it without, you know, getting taken advantage of, because in the past there was definitely those situations about, you know, maybe feeling taken advantage of, or somebody else feeling like you're taking advantage. The thing about letting go of control issues could also be arguing about money. Maybe that's where the control issues are for some of you, is arguing about money. Or maybe some of you are putting too much importance on money. So I would encourage Taurus to do some kind of journaling or writing exercise about, what are my views of money and love? Like, how are these two things related? Write about it, and then, you know, sit back and read it, and you'll be very surprised, and you'll find exactly where the limiting beliefs are. This is a general reading, guys. Be sure to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Check out your weekly forecasts that get posted every single week. And let me know if you need a private reading. I'm more than happy to do that, guys. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. One of the reasons why I'm doing the love readings in this format now once a month is because I want to start doing more videos every week. I want to try to do 3 or 4 videos a week. So this might help me open up some time to be able to do that. So let me know, guys, any other kind of videos or types of readings you'd like to see on this channel. And don't forget to subscribe and hit notifications so you can see the new videos as they're coming out. You won't miss any videos that way. Free card of the day on the social media, Facebook and Instagram. I'm still doing picker cards on there as well. Reach out. Let me know if you would like a private reading. And don't forget to check out your 2019 forecasts, my friends. Happy New Year.